Her name is never mentioned in the book, but she was an important character because she had a specific tattoo. The Scorpion Woman was a powerful escort who mistreated her captives. As the boy noticed very well, that girl also had a similar tattoo. When he arrived at the indicated door, he immediately became nervous because there was a chance he was completely wrong. According to the book, that woman hated men, so he needed to be careful. After ringing the doorbell, he waited for the woman to appear. Immediately, she appeared before him wearing inappropriate clothes. Trying to speak sensually, the girl begins to tempt our hero. Chang Ting apologizes for the inconvenience and tries to handle the situation. Touching his face, the girl asks him to come into the apartment. Never having felt this before, our hero begins to feel tempted. Whispering in the young man's ear, she tries to convince him that he will really enjoy it. Gathering the courage to face that challenge, the young man takes a deep breath and starts running away from the situation. That woman stares at the boy fleeing and says there must be something wrong with him. Desperate, the boy begins to blame himself for what happened and tries to sleep to forget what occurred. After a good night's rest, a day begins and Takedo opens his eyes. Getting up from bed desperately, he asks his friend to let him sleep a little longer. However, our brave friend is already watching the window and informs him that there is only 1 minute left until the great tragedy happens. Remembering the prophecy, the young man jumps out of bed to witness the event involving the sun. Furious with what he sees, the young man cannot believe what is happening before his eyes. A terrible laser beam appears among the clouds, descending directly from the sky. The true end of the world has just begun. Immediately, the city streets start turning completely green. Some people can't see because of this terrible green light that invades the entire city. Some pedestrians quickly realize what is happening, and when looking at the sky, they notice that the sun is completely green. In an impressive and brutal way, the emerald light invades life on Earth, and now it is impossible to escape what is coming. That mysterious woman is walking in the middle of the street with those strange clothes and dying of sleep from the previous night. Something catches the woman's attention when she notices that the sun is literally green. Have you ever heard that some types of people end up developing new colors in their vision due to cancer-related diseases? That shade looks brilliantly beautiful to the woman who couldn't stop staring. Pouring over the earth, that color spread ineffably everywhere, and the woman's desire was to feel it. Immediately, the figure of a gigantic space scorpion took over the woman's vision. Radiating something sinister, it made her eyes become obsessed with that intergalactic being. When she realized it, she was lying on the ground without understanding what was happening. While receiving that macabre energy, the girl went into a terrible collapse and ended up collapsing on the sidewalk. Meanwhile, the friends were staring firmly at the apocalypse, unfolding before their eyes. However, a terrifying voice emerged from space, speaking to all humanity. That voice gained specific colors, and coming directly from space took over the entire Earth. As the unnameable form began to appear, terrible prophecies were cast against all humanity. It seems the Abyssal War is near, and this demonic figure is ready to play with life on Earth. Summoning the forces of the Abyssal World, that terrible creature is ready to unleash evil on Earth. From there, terrible, unnameable beings from the Abyss will emerge, thirsty to spread corruption across the world. While that monstrosity utters its terrible blasphemies, the girls listen to everything attentively. 999 portals will be opened, and from them, terrible monsters will come out to attack life on Earth. It seems that humanity may have some chance to fight, but it will be very difficult to face each monster. If humanity loses this battle, this terrible being will devour the remaining life that still exists on Earth. This creature is ready to play with humanity and witness corruption on Earth. After delivering the terrible prophecies, that being wishes everyone good luck and releases a terrifying light into the sky. Along with that light, the evil being disappears without leaving a trace. After the announcement, Takedo is trembling with fear and nudges his friend. Indignant with what he just saw, young Takedo wonders if that was the announcement of the end of the world, because it seems that humanity has no salvation. Without knowing what to answer, Chang Ting prefers to stay silent rather than say something foolish. At this moment, the young man gathers strength to remember everything he saw in that damned book. And if he's right, terrible things are about to begin. Frightened by the way his friend speaks, Takedo starts interrogating the young man. Far from there, the true world leaders begin to discuss the future of humanity. An elder at the end of the table decides to stand up and says that Earth is about to become a playground in the hands of those creatures. However, another